Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Kanu's lawyer wants DSS boss charged with contempt. Kanu's lawyer wants DSS boss charged with contempt. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, stay tuned as I read today's news. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the late counsel for the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, on Monday, gave an insight on how the Department of State Services denied him and other lawyers access to their client twice. According to him, the DSS on February 17 and 21 turned back the lawyers on the excuse that officials meant to receive them were not around. Kanu is facing trial before Justice Binta Onyako of a federal high court in Abuja over alleged treason. Ejiofor, in a statement titled "Update on our aborted routine visit to our client by the Department of State Services," described the action of the secret police as appalling and disobedience to a court order. He said, "Consistent with our routine, we were at the DSS headquarters today, Monday, to observe the court-ordered visit to our dear client, Onyedu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But for the second time after the last court sitting, we were bluntly denied access to our client by the personnel of the DSS. This development is appalling and condemnable because there was no plausible reasons preferred for this violent affront to a court order." Ejiofor recalled that the order made by Justice Onyako about routine visits to Kanu was unequivocal and clear that such visits should be conducted on Mondays and Thursdays between the hours of 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. He said, "During our visit to Onyedo last week Thursday, being February 17, 2022, in observance of this court-sanctioned visit, the personnel of the DSS turned us back, insisting that the officials assigned to receive us were not available. The same flimsy reason was given today, February 21, 2022, for denying us access to Onyedu in deliberate and flagrant disobedience to court orders." Ejiofor, however, called on the Chief Registrar of the Federal High Court to endorse the contempt charges filed against the DSS, saying failure to do so meant the court was taking sides with the DSS. He said, "With the foregoing, if the Chief Registrar of the Federal High Court, Abuja, fails and or refuses to endorse the relevant contempt forms filed against the Director General of the DSS for the gross disobedience to positive orders of court, as he has done in the past, then it will become obvious to the world that the Registrar of the Federal High Court, Abuja, is actively protecting the contemnors. Orders of court must be obeyed to the letter and must not only be respected, but must be treated with sanctity. Sadly, this has become a joke taken too far. We, therefore, wish to use this medium to place the world on notice that the DSS should be held responsible should anything untoward happen to our client, Onyedo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. During this period, they are holding him from us. We shall continue to keep the world abreast of every unfolding event as the DSS continues to tread on this ignominious path. Meanwhile, Kanu's family has raised fresh concerns over his safety. His younger brother, Prince Emmanuel, told journalists that he was at the Abuja headquarters of the DSS, where the IPOB leader is currently being detained, but was not allowed to see him. Emma said he was no longer convinced that his brother was in good shape, hence the DSS did not want to grant the family access to him. He posted on his Facebook page, "I have been denied access to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on 2 separate occasions at the Department of State Services headquarters in Abuja. It goes to show that his life is in grave danger. It remains the order of the court that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be seen twice weekly on Monday and Thursday. Why can't I see him? Has he been killed or poisoned? There must be proof of life. We demand proof of life." Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead counsel for the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, on Monday gave an insight on how the Department of State Services denied him and other lawyers access to their client twice. According to him, the DSS on February 17 and 21 turned back the lawyers on the excuse that officials meant to receive them were not around. Kanu is facing trial before Justice Binta Onyakol of the Federal High Court in Abuja over alleged treason. Ejiofor, in a statement titled, "Update on our aborted written visit to our client by the Department of State Services," described the action of the secret police as appalling and disobedience to court orders. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.